Good morning, all of you. Myself, Divya Kumari. I am from B.Sc.IT Batch 1 first year. So today I am going to explain the deadlock system model, or we can say it resource request use release life cycle. So it consists of basically 6 steps, and the first step is the process will make a request for the resource. From this graph, resource allocation graph, we can say that there are two processes, P1 and P2, and P2 is requesting for resource R1. So that is what written, that the process will make a request for the resource first. Then the second step is that OS clearly validate the request of the process. Validating the request means that we can see that only two resources are here, R1 and R2, and if any process, say P1, requests for a resource R3 which is not available here, so that is not valid. That is what written in next step, that if the request made by the process is valid, then only the OS will check for availability of the resource, that it is available or not. Then the step 4 is, if the resource is freely available, then it will be allocated to the process, otherwise process has to wait. Like we can see here that the resource R2 is occupied by the process P2. It is allocated to the process P2, and P1 is requesting for the resource R2. So we cannot allocate it to P1 since it is already being occupied by process P2. So the next step is, if all the resources required for the start of execution are allocated, then the process will go into execution. A process like say P1 will go into execution only when it will get all the resources which it needs for its execution. Like here it is requesting for resource R2, but it is not freely available, so it will not go into execution here. And the last step is that once execution of the process is completed, then it will release all the resources. Like P2 is allocated with resource R2. Once it will get its execution done, then it will release the resource R2, and that's it. Thank you.